What'd you do to her, Georgie?
I didn't mean it, Mom. I didn't mean it. I just wanted
So you tell me what happened.
I made Sage come down here because I was so mad at her for tricking us. And, Mom, it's all my fault.
No. Georgie. No. You came down here with her, and then what?
I forced her to come down here. And then I shut the door. I locked her in the freezer so she couldn't get out. And then, God, it's all my fault. She's dead. I just wanted to teach her a lesson, okay?
Channeling board said that someone was gonna die tonight. Now do you believe me?
Sage is dead. Because of me, it is all my fault, Mom. I killed her.
No, don't you say that.
Obviously, it's true. We have a crime scene, a corpse, and a confession. Only need one more thing to complete the picture. What'd you do with the weapon, Georgie?
I didn't mean to kill her. I just wanted to stop her.
What'd you use to stab her with, Georgie?
Just leave my daughter alone.
Just leave. Okay?
You're coming with me. I don't want you anywhere near.
Mom, I'm not going with you. Just turn around and leave. Just stop. Right now. Just turn around and walk through the door.
Let her stay. She's the only honest one about what happened here. The rest of you need a reality check.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It's okay. I've seen all I need to see.
Look, how about we make this a group exit? Come on.
Oh, and don't think that you can concoct an alibi now. It's too late. You've already been caught red-handed at the scene of your crime.
Where have you been? I've been looking everywhere for
I
you.
wanted to clue you in before I call the police.
The police? What happened?
Sage Alcazar has been murdered.
Georgie killed her.
What?
She didn't kill anyone.
She confessed. Weren't you listening?
Georgie, it's hysterical, Granny, all right? She didn't know what she was saying.
Which means she's not smart enough to think of a cover story, so my son and her mother are thinking of one right now.
Sage died because I left her alone.
That does not mean that you killed her.
Sage begged me not to lock her in the freezer. She even fought me, but I was way too mad to listen.
Georgie, you can't put this on yourself.
I can't help it. It's my fault.
Was Sage alive and you left her?
Yeah, but
It is not your responsibility. Do you understand me? You are not to blame for this. She did not die because she was frightened or she suffocated. Somebody came down here and murdered her.
That blind is on, Lucas. The evidence is all there.
What evidence? What evidence, Trent? All right, she locked Sage in a freezer and then she left.
After stabbing Sage, yeah.
Georgie's upset because she feels responsible, not because she is.
Hey, come on, sit down. Here. Do you want some water or something? No, I'm fine.
Don't worry. I'm sure there are mitigating circumstances to support a manslaughter plea.
That's enough, Tracy.
Just
Stop.
trying to help.
Stop it, Mom.
6 people heard her confession, and 2 of us are willing to tell the truth.
Anybody know about the girl's uncle yet? Mr. Alcazar's gonna blame the Quartermains. Mark my words on that.
No one has notified Sage's uncle yet.
Can give it a little more time. Hope that is the police. There you are. It's my daughter, Georgie.
I am so sorry.
It's all
Did you
right.
bring some backup? You got enough officers to patrol the grounds?
My chopper could barely land, Edward. The storm winds are high. The flames from the exploding tanker threaten the access road. No one will reach this estate for at least several hours. And since this house is a crime scene, no one is leaving.
You mean no one leaves alive?
She was just a kid.
So is Georgie. And she's taking this pretty hard. She's overwhelmed by the guilt of locking Sage in here.
Georgie couldn't possibly have done this.
Oh, of course not. But Tracy overheard her say that she felt responsible, and to Tracy, that's just as good as a murder confession. The only way we can prove her innocence is to find the killer.
Yeah, well, between the power outage, the fuel fire, and the weather, the killer can't get far.
And he or she is probably still in this estate.
That woman has a personal axe to grind.
You wouldn't be the first parents to go to extremes to cover up for a murderous child.
Was Sage with the rest of you before Georgie went downstairs?
Yes.
Where were you, Dylan?
In the study most of the time.
We all decided to go down to the boathouse at one point, but then we came back up here.
Did Sage meet up with anyone else?
No. Well, I mean, not that we know of.
All right, I'm gonna have to question everyone. Starting with Georgie. Felicia, take him in the other room. Keep an eye on him.
Okay, let's go.
What evidence have you found to exonerate Georgie? A one-armed fleeing man, or perhaps a typed confession from a gangland assassin?
How can you be so cruel?
The poor girl's devastated.
She's a murderer!
Tracy is punishing Felicia for cutting her out of Lila's estate, tormenting poor little Georgie.
Does anybody care that poor little Georgie stabbed Sage Alcazar to death?
All right, when was the last time you saw Sage?
When I locked her in the freezer,
Why did you bring her down there?
Ted, Sage and Trent were playing tricks on us, making us think the whole house was haunted. And I finally had it. So I grabbed Sage and I locked her in. Dad, I'm really sorry.
It's okay, but look, sweetheart, you have to focus. All right, you said Sage was alive when you left her. We have to find out what happened after that.
Georgie hated Sage, okay?
It's a big jump from hate to kill.
Georgie was out of control before they even left for the basement. Grabbing her arm, dragging her around.
Trent,
I mean,
maybe all that's true. But Georgie didn't kill Sage.
I'm not saying that she meant to. They probably got into a heated argument that got out of hand.
It's not possible. It's not.
Well, why not? Huh? Georgie's your girlfriend, so she can do no wrong? Am I the only one who cares that Sage is dead here?
Sage could be a pain. But she was also smart. And she was funny. And she'd surprise you with her ability to understand. Now, maybe she would have outgrown being a brat. Maybe she would have grown up to be somebody really special and really decent, but she's not gonna have that chance because some psychopath decided to take her life. Now, I want to get this guy as much as the rest of you, but Georgie didn't do it, okay?
Dylan's right. Georgie couldn't have cheated on a math test, let alone kill somebody and then lie about it, Trent.
You know what? Fine. Okay, Georgie's the saint. Sage killed herself. Is that what the story is here?
What? Commissioner Scorpio's gonna find the killer, all right?
Or maybe we could.
Commissioner told us to stay here.
No, guys, look, I'm at the channeling board, okay? Look, it told us that somebody was gonna die. Why don't we just ask Lila what the name of the killer is? Lila, we're sorry to disturb you, but we need you to come back and answer a question for us. What is the name of the person that killed Sage Alcazar?
This is ridiculous. Shut up. Sage is dead, and we're sitting here playing a game.
There's nothing else we can do. The police commissioner is here as soon as the storm dies down.
Yeah, sure. To get rid of any evidence that points towards Georgie as
Georgie didn't do it.
You know what? I'm starting to think that you need to believe that. Otherwise, you're partially responsible because of the way you played those girls against each other.
That's ridiculous. I don't like the way Dylan treated Georgie and Sage either, but he's not responsible for this.
He enjoyed those girls fighting over him, okay? It made him feel important.
That's not true.
Well, what if he's responsible? Then so are you, Trent.
I did nothing.
Yeah, exactly. You could have been a friend of Sage. You could have talked her down. But no, you helped play her stupid...
Look, guys, come on, all right? Look, Georgie is innocent. She's not the killer, but the real one is out there somewhere, Trent. He's out there. And this board, guys, this board could let us know who it really is. It won't work unless you all concentrate.
Lila's spirit is not roaming around this house, okay? It's a bunch of bogus...
Emily? That can't be right.
How long are we gonna sit here waiting for the so-called spirit to name out the killer?
Look, don't speak, all right? We have to concentrate, Trent.
Why don't we just sit around and chant Om while we're at it?
If you don't want to participate, leave.
The board already spelled M.
Maybe it'll tell us something else.
What? Emily's your cousin, so she couldn't possibly have done it? Georgie's out because you all like her so much. So who do you pick for the murderer? Huh? Is it your grandfather's new girlfriend? Is it Dylan's scary mother? Oh, I got one. How about Alice? She's got some pretty...
Knock it off, Trent.
I will when you admit that this is just a waste.
Look, guys, it's moving.
Why? Emily.
Emily. Well, hey, I call that evidence. Let's call the cops. Get her arrested.
Wait, Trent, look, there's more. What?
W-A-R-N.
Warren. Emily Warren.
Oh, you had it right. Warren Emily.
Oh my God! Lila's trying to tell us that Emily's in trouble.
Is she even in the house?
Like that matters, my God! Look, wherever she is, Emily's in danger.
All right, wait. Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go?
I'm gonna go tell the family.
Yeah, great. Tell him your great-granny sent a message through the channeling board. That ought to go over big.
Look,
and
Trent.
by the way, maybe the police commissioner come on down and ask the spirits to solve the
Look, all
problem.
I know is that Emily's in trouble, and wherever she is, I have to go warn her.
I'm going with you.